It's time for Power Hour.
Every day I check the price.
In the background going crazy.
Hello, traders. Can you hear me all the way up here? At $135.58, $136.39 after hours, up 0.6%. It's really, really high up here, man. And we just don't know how much higher it's gonna climb. Could be a lot. You know what's coming on the 21st on Friday. You know what it is, that. Okay. So, welcome to the stream. Wow, it's really just one asset now. It was, well, I don't know. It's just the ones that are connected to AI, not peripherally, extremely directly, and that's a handful. Semiconductors, right? Not AMD. So this is one. And it's totally legal, right? Yeah. Overtaking Microsoft and Apple at the same time for number one AP poll. The first AP poll with Nvda is number one. They got the best coaching staff, the best strength conditioning, best play calling, best players. Okay, and actually they've exceeded the
32.33 repeating, of course.
Leroy Jenkins level of market cap, 33.33 repeating, of course. Now, Microsoft 33.17, what 3.31 trillion, excuse me, and then 3.285 trillion for Apple. So, and then everyone else. But yeah, will look to be a race. Seems like the front runner is making his case now, and that's this one we're looking at. Okay. Incredible stuff. There are a multitude of all-time highs in this space. Let's just look at the number two. It was down 0.45%. Really not a big deal. I mean, did not make all-time highs today, intraday or on the close, but it was the second highest daily candle close ever. Exceeded the 1618 a few days ago, and it looks great. Just really elevated. Oh my, get that out of here. All right, here's your Microsoft. And then we'll look at Apple. That I don't know, man. Well, I say this because yesterday there was a potential dark cloud cover on Nvda. Of course, it didn't play out. But now you got to wonder, despite it being the second highest daily candle close ever today, yep, second, was even a higher close than the date of June 13th. That is very real. And it's way better looking than Nvidia's yesterday. That's a potential dark cloud cover where you know, the key characteristic is the open higher than the previous candle's close and then piercing through at least 50% of the previous candle. But the strongest is when it pierces 65% of the way through the candle. It pierced all the way through this body, the body of this previous candle. And, yeah, down after hours, $214.10, and you do not want to see a lower close on Thursday because tomorrow is a holiday for the stock market, and it is closed. So Thursday we shall resume the Meltup for Nvidia probably, but we might be seeing a reversal on Apple if this plays out, if this is real. It may not be real. It could just pull an Nvidia and just moon, but the sentiment is not nearly the same for Apple that it is for Nvidia right now, or other semis. So here are your top three. Might as well just go to Google. Didn't do much. It's pulled back today, and it's at a level where, you know, it kind of makes sense to pull back. But just more of the same. I mean, same price it was May 17th. But very elevated. 1, 2, 3. The third peak. 3 drives looking A. Third peak, formally back testing the supply line of this channel. Google has been confined in since November of 2022. So 18 plus months of this. So you got respect. I would be really careful on Google. I mean, of course it could melt up. We're in mania. All right. But dang, man, in normal market conditions, this is normally terrible. This is like, we could go short here. I mean, because like, it looks like exhaustion from buyers. All the bearish divergence, and now they put in like the same high, slightly higher high, and there's no positive momentum. And now you're getting tail end bearish divergence on the RSI. Look, if it goes up, just understand this is a temporary type of market. It doesn't last long. You'll see. It will not last that long. In the grand scheme of how long the markets have been around, it's like this. It's just think about like 99 to 2000. Think about like what the run up leading up to 2008. I mean, that's where we are. So if it does melt up, chalk it up to mania market stuff. But this is poised for at least a slight pullback. I mean, there's a good argument for impending price action versus the downside next, but hey, whatever's Google, man. Pump it, dude. Okay, just trying to speak rationally about kind of what's becoming a very irrational market. Just like we try to apply traditional technical analysis to an untraditional market, which is crypto, where I learned today there are over 1 million S coins now. Yeah, over 1 million. And let's see here. All right, so 2021, I didn't know this, 443,000 new crypto token S coins. 2022, 1.1 million. 2023, there's now 1.98 million. And now 2024, there's 2.5 million S coins. So mega dilution. I mean, this just, if there's that many places where a market participant could put their money, good luck seeing this market climb higher. That might be kind of the culprit here of what's going on. The What's Going On episode of That's My Mama on crypto is garbage, dude. The crypto crash last night. I pinged y'all in the Discord. But man, on normal markets, no big, like nothing's just, we're roaring, dude. It's like the roaring 20s on tech stocks, and then it's like the Great Depression in crypto. So you could be like a black and white image of a homeless man, or you could be like Great Gatsby sipping champagne with girls in Art Deco fashion. Just depends where your money's allocated right now. It's crazy. My XRP, remember, dude, it was up 5% yesterday, and it's like down 5%. It's like, didn't even matter. Didn't matter, dude, because it's XRP, it's garbage, and it's probably going to always be garbage. Now, at some point, Ripple Labs will IPO, and that makes far more sense, if you want to allocate in them. But like for now, just XRP is a utility token. The banks use it. And if Ripple Labs makes money on each transaction, you're certainly not making anything off that, owning XRP. So why would you own it? Anyway, I don't even know why I'll bring XRP up. Like, oh, hi, chat. Let's talk about XRP in the chat. Stop. Just stop it. Why don't you start throwing other tickers out there like ABGO, something that's relevant and not a loser. All-time high breakout. Yeah, kind of a potential dark cloud cover today. Hit all-time highs, though. Remember last time XRP hit all-time highs, like 2017? Never again. And most likely never again. We'll see that. We'll never see this price again, probably. But hey, forget Broadcom, forget Qualcomm, all the Qualms, Qualm and hard, dude, all-time highs, up 2+%, 227.89 after hours. It's incredible. Applied materials. They've certainly applied their materials efficiently, right? I would say. I do declare, going parabolic here. All-time highs for the, I don't know, Like, it's a streak, kind of. I mean, you're closing the same price June 13th to the 17th, but man, just running away. What do you want, dude? But dude, can we look at Pundicoin? Shalon says crypto over stonks. Yeah, that's what a delusional person that doesn't like making money says. Yep, sure. That's a great way to be poor, saying that. Because it's not true at all. It's never been true. It's like, hey man, if structures develop on the crypto market, okay, we can manage risk with entries, stop losses, take profits. And if stop loss gets hit, it's over. Stop losses everywhere got hit on crypto days ago, not a week plus ago. And now we're waiting for a much more profound retrace, maybe an 886 from like the lowest low to that highest high of the rally we got. That's what we might have to look at now. So, Oracle, remember Oracle, dude? It was one of the best looking ones. And then the earnings, and then breakout all-time highs on high volume, and now all-time highs again, up 2.36%. After hours, up even more, a little bit more. Incredible, dude. Even international paper hit the highest levels. It was the highest daily candle close on international paper since like June 8th of 2022. Yeah. MCHP, microchip technology, not running like the others, but I mean, recently hit not all-time highs, I don't think, unless this split and screwed up all my trend lines. Yeah, a split happened, and now my lines are effed. These things happen. Yeah, so, I mean, if it's not an all-time high, it's very near the all-time high. What an uptrend, a beast mode. Find me an S-coin that looks like this. You're not gonna, man. Good luck, copium. Carvana. Look at these things, man. Back above 108. Candle high close from February 2020. Not much here till 150. Could be getting ready to mark up again. It's crazy. Oh, you want to see this? Look at Chipotle Mexican Grill, dude. All-time high. Just Jesus chimes for the Meltup, mania, and equities. And Jesus chimes to you if you were allocated to any of these. Like in the past 6 weeks, you win. D Insider says crypto buy signal. Okay, have fun. Whatever, dude. So you can't take away the gains that have been gotten in the past 6 weeks across the equities market, even if crypto bottoms out. You can't change the fact that they have performed miserably compared to the real markets. Nothing you can do. Can't take it away. Even if tomorrow it's over, the bottom's in, and we're going higher. Doesn't matter. So, anyway, that's kind of like Micron. Come on, dude. Micron the king. Parabolic. This won't end well. But it's a dream right now. Got as high as 157.04. Up after hours. Almost 1%. 2618, I guess, is 179.65. Wow, man. Crypto is certainly an afterthought with these assets existing and doing what they're doing. TSM, all-time highs. Let's freaking go. Mooning, LRCX, all-time highs on the bull flag breakout. Hype in the chat. NXPI, not quite all-time highs, but still up there. Texas Instruments, still very elevated. Intel's about to get delisted on Friday from the Dow Jones and Nvidia is going to take the place. I mean, I figure it's almost certain. Like, why would it not have? That'd be insane. It would, like, nothing makes sense if that doesn't happen. So, hey, better, did you take profit on target one and have your stop loss set up? See, this is what I'm saying, right? It's like you can't. It's not trading unless you have a plan, right? So Vara, like there was an entry, a stop loss, take profit. It ran up and like within a week hit target one. And that was it. It was over. Like maybe it was setting up and then just liquidity, just being pulled out of crypto constantly. And it's now at all-time lows. So there's just not, I mean, if it's at all-time lows, you're just sitting in it, holding it. I mean, it's all hindsight now. Let's try to, I don't know, man. I'm really going to look at, dude, we're looking at these behemoths and you're talking about Vera coin, which is one of the 2.5 million loser joke scams. Okay. You have to know going into owning an S coin, oh, it's virtually a scam. But hey, man, there's some, the psychology of buyers and sellers is favorable and the probability is marginally increased that it'll go up next. And I can manage my risk with an entry and a stop loss set up and take profit if it plays out. But if it fails, I'm stopped out and that's it. I move on. I don't like try to look at Vera every day. So I don't really. Have a plan before entering any trade. That's all I can tell you. That's the advice. Have a plan. Know when to enter. And then as soon as you enter, you set up that stop loss. That's exactly what you do. If you don't do that, it's like, what is it? Failing to plan is planning to fail. Easy. That will be the only contribution of the day. It is certain. All right, here are the futures. I'm from the future. And NASDAQ, or I'm sorry, not the NASDAQ. What does it say that? Yeah, okay, S&P 500 futures at all-time highs currently. NASDAQ very close, but not quite there. Beautiful. Dow Jones, we're thinking is put in that bottom, right? That major confirmation low, spring back test of the zone. I mean, this doesn't it look beautiful on the Dow Jones? Market rotation, maybe, like implied. Like, I mean, that's a level, right? It's a zone. They rallied it and they back tested it. That just looks good for 40K probably. Don't know what assets are going to do it to take it there. I guess Nvda on Friday. Just for the sound clip.
Technology, what is that all about? Is it good or is it whack?
QQQ, all-time highs. Well, all-time high, well, let's see here. God, it's so close. Thought it did close at all. Yeah, highest daily candle close literally ever on the NASDAQ 100. The QQQ. Can't stop, won't stop. Mooning. 1618, $504. So I guess $500 on deck. Which you've all been waiting for. I know you're excited about this. Let's look at Bitcoin. Something did happen today. Not really that spectacular or anything. I mean, but at the bottom, at the lows today, Bitcoin from the low of this harmonic to the high officially achieved a 50% retrace, $64,231.02. And that is the pattern completion zone, price reversal zone of the bullish 5-0. So it's not over yet. Buyers, it's not over yet. Understand, like, even, still, like, you could see a 618, you could see 62.5, and it's still kind of a valid 5-0. But this is the level where reversals can happen, just depending on how the market is. It's really hard to trust anything in crypto outside of Bitcoin. Like, even Ethereum's kind of just like, Solana, just down 9%. Oh no, oh my God, it recovered. Holy crap. Like, dang, dude, it recovered like 6%. Still just, yeah, I mean, Bitcoin, man, here it is. Key inflection zone is confluent with that 5.0, all right? The zone, April 2021, the first all-time high. I hope this is it, man. Because if not, if this isn't like, I mean, if your target $60,800 below the zone here. So, okay, that's the update. That's pretty big deal in the technical Fibonacci world, but I guess we will see. That's it, man. Bitcoin. Give me a sec. Sorry, my total wasn't there. Gotta go to the turtle farm. Pick up a few more turtles. All right, here we go. This is...
I like turtles.
The I Like Turtles part of the stream. Here we are. You know, they confirmed that there was too much supply at 2.577 trillion, one of the most important levels in this chart, the whole chart. And now you've sold off to a zone of inflection where we've seen reversals before. It is what, a candle high close back? Yep, the candle high close from April 2021. Reversal point from September 2021. Yep, not that big of a level, but it's still there. It's the same thing though. It's the X, it's the W. It's the same, literally the same pattern we got going on Bitcoin. So, you know, it's just gonna do what Bitcoin does, right? The 886 type 2 return. Let's see, did we get ourselves a 50% retrace off this? Low to high. We got a 618 here, and that is testament to the weakness of the broader market. Like when you have Bitcoin itself, that singular, just hitting a 50% retrace, and then Bitcoin grouped up with all the other coins, it's taking us one fib node lower. So certain underperformance. Bitcoin is the king for sure. And today, Bitcoin dominance officially hit its highest level since April 14th, though it has in fact pulled back since Bitcoin bottomed out. Like when Bitcoin was at its lows of the day is when that happened, while the altcoins were just getting murdered. But they've kind of come back, so we'll look at them. But yeah, this is it, man. Confirmed accumulation, back testing resistances as support, engulfing, catching some fall through today. 60%. It's terrible for altcoins no matter what happens. Bitcoin moons, congrats, your altcoins go up, but they're going to underperform Bitcoin. Or the other situation, Bitcoin goes much lower and this continues higher and altcoins are destroyed in utter shambles. Full on 886s from the lowest lows. And I'll show you what I mean by that. The reason Bitcoin's selling off because of supply, it's always that. Yeah, buyers and sellers, that's all it is, right? Too much supply, not enough demand. So then buyers relent, sell-offs occur, whatever. So, guess we could say...
Since we started out on Bitcoin, let's go further into crypto.
Here's your Ethereum. So it's holding up, you know, whatever. Dragon ideas kind of... But somehow the dragon tail... or the dragon spine is still alive. It's just whacked out. I just don't really like this asset until buyers recapture 3580, and that's simply because it's just undeniably a level that It just is so real. April 2022. We got to get the price above that, man. I'm sorry. Until then, I'm just kind of, yeah, we'll look at crypto, bro. God. I mean, this thing's still on an uptrend, but in before they I like Bitcoin at the 5.0, and maybe that would be a bottom for some alts in the short term, but I think the low to high here, and 886 is going to take you down to 3K. Yeah, I hope it holds on, man. BNB down almost 3%. It was down 3% earlier. Man, did they hit the measure move? It was close. It was very, very close, wasn't it? Measure move, nothing else. I don't think it made it. Just eyeballing it. But yeah, it was close, man. Dang, they took that thing close. Almost made it. But anyway, here we are. Anything below 621 to 638 means all right, I would not be surprised seeing 500. These are just major levels from history. Whatever. And here's your soul. Back to 130. But it's cool to see a 200-day moving average tested for the first time. God, it's so pathetic. First test of and touch of the 200 simple moving average since October 2023, and this whole run began. All right, man. Maybe it holds, but it's crypto, so you can't. All right, you don't have expectations on any market, but in crypto, you really can't have expectations. In fact, you can't be surprised of any outcome. Oh yeah, they break 124 and it goes to 89. I'm not surprised. It's freaking S-Coin, Beanie Baby, scam almost, right? Platform for creating a bunch of scams that does nothing to help humanity or progress us forward as a civilization. Nope, just a bunch of scams to enrich the people that created those scams. Congratulations, just like Ethereum. Yeah, let's make some pictures of rocks, dude. Let's do some yield farming, staking, lock up your coins so we can scam you. All right, just understand what this market is. It's always been this. We're here, we cover it, right? We're just looking for the technicals. But understand, fundamentally, they don't do anything. They don't help anyone. They don't make money. And if they do, they'll never share that money made with you. Okay? This is all about retail and venture capitalists coming into the market, sentiment, momentum. That's all it is. So when the momentum starts shifting, oh boy, better look out, man. Amplify what you think might happen. Not to say, I hope it holds. XRP, eternally stuck. Swinging like crazy. Just have fun, man. Just have fun. If you participate with this crap, do it at your own peril. Long term, you can't make money. It's confirmed. It's unless you were in before the 2017 bubble. Yeah, you can get kind of lucky. I mean, what S-Coin wasn't doing this from late January to March. They all were doing stuff like this. So XRP is not special because an M shape played out. In fact, it's garbage because there were others that tripled the performance, quintupled plus the performance of XRP's M shape before it was over. So cool. We're looking at it because it's like the IWM, man. It's all right. It's apparently one of the largest market cap coins. I mean, I don't know why. I get it. Utility token, whatever. That's great. Ripple Labs, right? When the IPO, let's just buy them. But not this crap's not that. No, I did not say oversupply. But again, if there's too much supply and not enough demand, Market participants, the buyers
Harry
test
Potter
levels,
Amazonic 10 in OD,
and if they realize, oh wow, we're not breaking this, they stop, and then the sellers take over and push the price lower. Anonymous thinks at 20, we can look at Harry Potter coin. Come on down to Harry Potter world. Hey, at least Harry Potter coin knows it's a scam. We all know it's a scam. It's a joke, haha. At least it doesn't try to masquerade as a non-scam like Cardano or Casper or whatever. All these, I don't even know what the higher market cap loser coins are these days. Yeah, dude, totally not a scam, bro. VeChain, all right, dude. So those are the bigger cryptos. Let's just look at gold real quick, which looking okay-ish. They're trying to hang in there. I mean, slow and steady. Each candle represents a day here. Shoot, man, I think I'd rather own something that looks like this than NES coin at this point. My God. And right, I mean, like, you would think, reasonably thinking, like, you protect yourself, stop below 2279, and let it ride to 2400 because they're trying to confirm a bottom here. This range rectangle holding for now till that changes, which it could. Silver, yeah, still just sideways, right? Still sideways, man. What a run it's been on. What a correction it's ongoing. I'd feel a lot better about it getting back above 2981. Certainly. This just looks like a bullish consolidation structure in the midst of an uptrend. That's cool. We got an engulfing candle today. 4 hour anyway. Back above that low from June 4th. Okay. U.S. oil looks like it's time, man. We're getting real close. Yeah, U.S. oil, bro. Your third valley's been put in. And on the third valley, we've recaptured one of the most important levels on the U.S. oil chart, $78. And we have recaptured the 200 simple moving average. Just buckle up. I mean, this could take like 6 months to play out. 12 months, 6 to 12 months. But this is what, I mean, bottoming bases look like after corrections and long-term uptrends, right? So don't be surprised if we see $87 again. We end up seeing $100 oil and maybe even beyond for a deeper retrace from the previous high to low here. Can't be surprised. Natural gas, still very elevated. Anything above 264, 265 is really good. Bullish engulfing candle was confirmed.
Mitch,
and a
can
gap
you check out $TGT? Thanks, man.
And the food, we had a few up, like corn futures up 1.4%, cotton futures up 1.3%, rice futures up 1.22%. Rice, man, I thought it was going to do it. It's still okay. I mean, it's still like fine. But yeah, they test. Oh my God, what did they do? What? I guess I haven't been paying attention. They destroyed it. They destroyed rice. Rice futures, we're going to be able to eat sushi again. Lowest price since November 2023 on a gap down. Dang, man. Look what, I guess what it. Good luck trading that, man. That's crazy how they did this one, right? Where they upthrusted through the breakout, then they violated the level, and then failure, and then a retest a couple times, and look at that strength on that candle from the 13th at the resistance, and just done. I mean, what was that down? In less than 24 hours, rice futures was down 15%, and you're still just dead. Okay. I mean, pull in an S coin. It's a commodity.
$BTCB on Uniswap. Bitcoin on
How's OJ
base.
doing? Wasn't good today. Thank you. John Deere. John Deere doesn't want to look at John Deere. He wants to look at BTCB on Uniswap. Certainly. One of your 2.5 million scams. Certainly. We'll look at it. Thank you for the contribution to the 100% crowdsourced stream. Orange juice was down pretty bad today. Yeah, oof. You got some gap fills incoming, 404, 383. Breaking the 417 level. I think this is not good. Not good for orange juice. Still, I mean, that was the highest high ever. Pull back, whatever, fill some gaps, pivot, make a higher low, and run again. But yeah, it didn't look too good today with that close. Okay. G-Dog says John Deere stock looking interesting. Very interesting. Maybe we'll look at it. So I guess we didn't look at the, the index funds. We'll just knock them out real quick. Spider, all-time highs. Hype in the chat. Jesus Chimes for this one. And hype in the chat for the NASDAQ, man. All-time highs on the close. Only up 0.03%. I think that had to do with, the big boys outside of Nvda selling off some today. Apple, dark cloud cover. I guess we'll find out on Thursday about that one. Dow Jones, right? We think it's starting to look really good. I mean, locally, accumulation, higher lows. If you could fail, very elevated, but dang, man, they're doing it for now, right? They're putting in a second low, the highest low literally in human history being put in. Quite possibly on DJI. IWM. Just hanging around. It's like XRP, same price as 3-4 years ago. Yeah, there are definitely some. I look at like some of the ones, there are like unbelievable assets that are like at the top, like the highest weighted assets of the Russell 2000. There are a handful that are ungodly, but they're already parabolic. They're already like 1999 top levels. So I'm just looking at this and I'm like, with those that have done that, how could this really continue? Are the other lesser weighted assets on the Russell 2000 gonna start doing the same thing? Because I don't think so. There's a reason why they're going nowhere. And what is the equal weighted S&P ticker? It is RSP. You want to look at something crazy? All right, let me show you here. This is if everything on the S&P 500 was equal weighted, right? Where it wasn't like Nvda is like this sheet, Nvda and the big boys make up they make up the majority of the S&P. If Apple was equally weighted to every other asset on the S&P, this is what it looks like. Just trading the same price it was trading at January 2022. Does look really good. It does look like, highest low ever kind of getting put in. See that zone? It's kind of like what Bitcoin's doing a little bit, right? Very interesting. 162 manage risk. Yeah, like if it falls below 162, 78, you're stopped out, you're out of this. But dude, look what it's doing today of all days, man. Not yesterday. They have recaptured today that previous all-time high from January 2022. Engulfing candle yesterday, catching follow through, and it's like a confirmation low. So I would guess equal weighted looking like this, it would imply like some assets that are not catching any love might start catching love soon. hard to draw a conclusion exactly, you know. So that's the supply line. I'm sure there's a demand line now. Let's just do it like this, maybe. Okay, we got a neutral structure, but really nice price action compared to yesteryear. Interesting, man. It's a pennant. It's a pennant. It's a triangle. It's a... You don't even have to have those plotted, what I just did. Okay, yeah, we have patterns, but I think price action is far superior. And this is some really good price action. Look at that. Nearing neutral again. Maybe we start showing positive momentum. RSI looks good at neutral. I mean, it does look pretty good here. I can't believe it. Threat of purchasing power is destroyed. It is bad. It is wrecked. Okay. So we looked at them. We looked at them, the index funds and a little bonus. And so a request, man, down $40,000 on Vera. Like, what in the world? That's so crazy, dude. Like, man, I mean, this is Vera. Like, dang, that was so awesome, right? I mean, okay. And then it went up from, I guess, I don't know if your entry was now or was back in March or not, but this thing went up like 77% in like 4 days. That's a target. And then, yeah, pull back and stop loss, you'd be out. I mean, yeah, it's rough, man. This is S-coin trading. Like, one target will get hit. This is why you layer out. This is exactly why you don't have like, oh, okay, I'm going to swing for the fence. Don't do it because swinging for the fences is only for mania. Normal market conditions, you'll be lucky to get one target, maybe two. I mean, this is the exact same thing that happened on the last time around in the crypto, like where all the trade setups, like one or two, a lot of twos, a lot of ones, 0 threes, like none of the trades were hitting the third target. And then we get in mania phase and I'll be posting the same setups and then the third target will get hit and it'll double, triple the third target and then people will complain about it. And it's just like, welcome to mania. So yeah, all-time lows on Vera because Vera is undoubtedly a scam. But hey, if we can identify some patterns to help with risk management and increase our probability marginally for upside, take a shot. But the moment the things start going awry in the market, you're out. This is not a holder's market. Maybe Bitcoin's it. Bitcoin's the only thing. Ethereum, yeah, you can do Ethereum too, sure. But unless you're getting it really early, man, you're extremely high probability you will not make money holding without a plan in the crypto space. You won't do it unless we go into mania. GME sucks. It's garbage. I mean, I think it's still above the demand line. Just another, futures, whatever, down 2%. It's anything above 2150, 2320 is like a major level. It's a big deal. But I just, the whole thing's, isn't it kind of over? It's probably over. The Roaring Kitty thing, the hype's dead. He exercises options. No one's buying. Okay, retail's poor. The dumb money, like they got scammed, I think, on a couple of these runs. I mean, I imagine I'm dumb money on Reddit buying up here and destroyed. Netflix is building physical theaters now. I just don't see why. Like, it's a the sun is setting on that aspect. Like social trust in society is literally capitulating faster than the US dollar purchasing power, right? You understand that? Like crime is not being reported anymore. If you live near almost any metro, you know what's most likely going to happen. You can't defend yourself with your own, with the Second Amendment, concealed carry. If you do defend yourself, you get prosecuted by these activist DAs and AGs. They'll burn you at the stake. Oh, good luck, man. So let's start building movie theaters, physical ones, where the spawn of the degeneracy and destruction of culture, the spawn of that, like the offspring, that's where they're going to congregate. Movie theaters, bowling alleys, whatever. Have fun with that. Enjoy the theft and destruction of property, the overhead, the insurance premium increases. Just good luck with all that. It's just stupid. Like, nah, man. You should be thinking about, like, how do we increase our virtual footprint, not physical, because it's a waste of money.
/used poop coin.
Hey, it's boring finance and computers. Thanks for the 20, dude. ARB US dollar. If it is an S coin, and it's probably not. It probably doesn't have an edge because we're in impulse mode right now, which is collapsing. Yeah, let's Netflix and chill publicly. Oh, and that's what I'm saying. Like, it will happen. It will be on Twitter. You'll see it. You'll be outraged, and it will continue. It might pump AMC. Let's take a look. We'll get these other requests. AMC, dude, they were going to change the world, man. It actually looks kind of okay. A little bit. I mean, it's just sideways after a huge run up on extremely high volume, so it hasn't collapsed yet, but whatever. Go with it at your own risk, man. Okay, we got a golden retrace on total here. What's that next request? Yeah, Harry Potter coin. Thank you, Billy. Approve. Harry Potter. We're going on down to Harry Potter land, where you can pit Voldemort. Oof. Well, remember, we made the analogy about tornadoes, and you had a tornado. All the variables were there for the tornado. The tornado, it touched down, it wreaked havoc, and then it ended after a 40-mile trek, and it was beautiful. And then a new tornado touched down May 20th, and it wreaked havoc. Not as crazy as the first one, but it was a good one. 20-mile tornado, EF2, and it's over. The tornado, it ends. And now we're back to stabilized atmosphere. You have nothing. Like, it's just, you're sitting at the 200. Look at that. I would never buy into an asset that's done that. I mean, that is pretty much a textbook gravestone doji, like reversal. I have fun. No thanks. I would wait for 5 cents. Remember, Harry Potter, it's not an investment. It's a scam. It's an actual joke scam. So if it's a joke scam, the only guidance we have is traditional technical analysis. And even then, it can still fail miserably. So if it's not in a major inflection point, which is 5.2 cents or 17 cents, there is nothing to do. You're in the dead middle of a range. That's the worst area to be trying to take positions. The middle of ranges. Awful. So that's Harry Potter. Appreciate the contribution, dude. Speaking of retail theft and not enforcing laws and all that, here's Target. The trend reverse with a breakaway gap. I mean, you know, you had a confirmed top, and then distribution confirmed on the third peak, and then earnings destroyed it. And now you've created this kind of range. And wow, since the top, dude, you want to talk about Japanese candlestick Jesus patterns? Here it is. Look at that. Anyone want to tell me what this is? What that is? And there's the daily close. The daily close in the crypto market. Hype in the chat. Whatever. Yeah, it's got answers. Mostly are right. Yeah, shooting star. Someone said abandoned baby. Meh. Normally you want this candle and this candle to match each other for the abandoned baby. There was a gap there. It was close. It was almost abandoned, but the mother decided to keep the baby. But still, the baby was a shooting star, and the shooting star ushered in a pretty awful pullback from the highest high, 23% loss in 51 days. But the request is coming in because, as you can see, maybe one test, maybe the second test, it's happening at a level inflection. Yeah. Maybe some MACD histogram divergence. Hard to say. I mean, I think this could go to 130 and still be okay, but yeah, the trend is just kind of reverse. I don't know if we're reaccumulating here or this is just more of the same where, look what they did, you know, the lowest low and then rivaling the lowest highs. The trend hasn't really reversed yet, right? The downtrend is confirmed. And I don't think there's enough evidence to conclude that we're in a bull trend now on target. So when that's the case, even if you're finding an asset at a key level, maybe trying to put in like a very minor local low here, it just may not matter. I mean, the selling, remember, the sellers are in control, not the buyers of Target right now, based on trend analysis. So for me personally, I wouldn't touch Target. The breakaway gap's so real, and you have been spinning your wheels since August of 2022. So we're talking like nearly 2 years of nothing. I mean, bad, right? But then nothing. So I wouldn't touch Target. Remember we just talked about it's a brick and mortar. Yeah, they sell stuff, but they also let people steal stuff. I wouldn't be buying into companies that are just allowing people to come in and steal and they don't do anything about it. That's Target, man. Good luck, though. Hey, man, baby. No one's going to deny that it's not at a level where someone can strategize entry stop loss. It better be super tight. Super tight. So when it fails, all right, you're out, and it's no big deal. Okay, yeah, you took on some losses. You were taking a chance, man, at an inflection point. But I wouldn't do it because the trend analysis is still bearish until we make a higher high. When's the last time a higher high really got put in? I mean, the last time we got in a real higher high was November of 2021. And guess what? It's not really special. Target was making an all-time high in November 2021. Bitcoin, luxury watches, Charizard cards, potato pictures. Every sector of every industry of every world was making all-time highs in November 2021. So you're still down here doing nothing. I don't like that. So trend is not your friend. 4-hour bullish engulfing candle confirmed on Bitcoin, back above 64,899. So it's okay. It's okay, man. Better than nothing. All right, BTCB token, certainly a scam. On Uniswap, oh boy. This is going to be tough, man. Because there's a lot of them, and they're all on Uniswap, and it's like, this is where you just get to the point, you get yourself really in trouble. I'm going to try to take a trade on one of these. Which one? Someone tell me. I'm not going to go through all these and try to guess which one you want. BTCB or BTCB on Uniswap. Almost all of these are on Uniswap, and they're all the same ticker. So I'll wait. We'll take a minute. We'll take 5. It's whatever, man. We've been live an hour. We did it, man. We made it. That's the jar since Monday. I'm taking a bet that by Friday, still won't be full. It's a sign of the times. TradingView doesn't have BTCB on base. Whatever that means. Cool. Let me take a guess. I chose the first one. Why don't we just go to crypto.com? Here we go. Totally, that one's it, man. Yeah, I guess it's all right. Whatever. And before you get rug pulled, BTCB is getting delisted from the Butthole Exchange, and it's down 100%. What? Yeah, so what was once a resistance zone flipped to support over the course of a year. Well, maybe 8-9 months above the 200 moving average. I'm sure there was a golden cross at some point that came to pass. And actually looks okay here. I mean, if this is the one, the trend has been okay for, right? You put in the lowest low. You recapture the levels. I mean, I'm not touching it, but someone requested, they might own it. Nice wick, bro. Nice. See, this is what I'm saying. Like, people requesting this, and it's like, you know, this wick, what it did, right? It was a 55% wick. That's not a scam, right? That's a nice investment. So, like, I guess, like, if someone's really 43,885 and then 57.6 after that, if it's going to keep going, sure looks like it's bottomed out some. But then at the same time, altcoins did too. Other altcoins, many of them. Here's your demand line, 26.4. All right. Yeah. Oh, you know what's funny? Well, 24-hour volume says 45 million. I think that's fake. And then it just says volume. It just says not applicable. NA. Wow, that's a good sign. Great sign. So Paul Revere, TA Zibit, Echo Leaf, Brad, Mr. Avramov, G-Dog, Drain the Swamp, Alec Blaze, Bet 1 then 2, Boring Finance, thanks again for the contribution. What's up, Joel, Mr. Magoog, Mr. Magoo's long-time viewer. G-Dog, man, mate. Mr. Y says they all went into Abercrombie and Fitch. Yeah, they sure did. Am I going to watch the Twister movie? Yeah, dude, I totally want to go watch a strong, independent trans person give me a lecture on why being white's evil. Yeah, like all the other movies they produced. No, I'm good, dude. I'm not going to watch it. I lived it. I literally chased the largest tornado in Arkansas history. That stream I did, that turned out to be it. The one. So, no, I'm good. I'm good. Okay, let's go to ARB. Okay, it's ARB. Well, is that the one? I don't know. That one's terrible. Not many exchanges we can look at this crap. Yeah, yikes, man. I took this one. Like, what do you... It's just all-time lows. Okay. It's ARB. Maybe they bounce it here. If you want to take a shot on ARB, go for it, bro. The question is, why? Why not just go to the stock market? Find an asset that makes money, is in a decent trend, might have a structured development setting up. Why are we looking at all-time low scams on Coinbase? That's the question. We shouldn't be looking at ARB. You should have requested some X. X marks the spot asset on stock market with good volume, good history, good trend, long-term trend, Baba buoys, mini Baba buoys. Because this has 0 Baba buoys. 0. That's right, Brad. Exactly.
Thanks for the wolf call. Any thoughts on TMC?
Old man Logan, thank you so much for the 20 super chat, man. Which is kind of one of the most surprising things. Of all this like crypto decoupling from big tech, when throughout history they've a lot of times been coupled in performance and movement, and it's weird that like crypto collectively has been crashing. Bitcoin hasn't been crashing, but it's certainly been bleeding out painfully, and alts have been crashing, and the grayscale trusts have collapsed and are continuing to collapse. But for some reason, a handful, just a few random miners, Bitcoin miners, are doing exceedingly well. And then most of them are doing just sitting there, doing nothing in their chairs. No movement. Some still kind of active and valid for upside. They haven't taken off yet. So I'm surprised. I took those calls on Wolf just like memes almost. Like, hey, dude, it's a good setup. It's a triple bot. Three rising valleys, and on the third valley, we got a confirmation low of that third valley. Gave me more conviction. I'm like, this looks so good. It may fail, and sometimes they do fail. But it just happened so that this one played out. Wolf Tang played out, man. So, ARB, dude. Here we are. You want to long this? Have at it, Hoss. For me, though, I'm like, you know what? If you're a patron, it's like, for me, it's like, I like this. The difference between this and ARB, it's insane. It's like, this is Valero 6 weeks ago, 2 months ago. The highest low in human history of this chart was put in. And it's just it's like a confirmation low locally, though, 1 and 2, and it's now broken a key resistance from January 2022, reaccumulation. I think you're on the tail end of it, and there are targets. This is why I posted it. All the makings of a varsity athlete. They're not one crypto that looks anything like this. Remember, there are apparently 2.5 million S coins now. I didn't know that till today. And my mind has been effed up ever since I learned that. I'm like, yeah, screw crypto. Because like, how How are these assets going to go up when there's millions of them? And then probably 70+% of those, if not even more, they're devs, the creators of these jokes, they're just going to devalue. They're going to print more of the coins and create inflation. And what it's paired to, it's going to collapse even to a deteriorating dollar. What's up, Paul Revere? Thanks for the yeehaws. Yeehaws in the chat. Thank you, man. All right, Boring Finance. Thanks again, dude. This is your consolation to your ARB chart. More than before. And it's 1, it's 2, it's 3. Tail end of consolidation for a long time. Buyers are getting really aggressive here after some very real bullish back tests. I don't know how you look at this and say, meh, give me ARB coin. Give me random S coin 1,417,000. Give me Pundy coin. All right, here's your Wolf Tang. How stupid of me taking a little profit when this thing, man, Jesus chimes. Highest daily candle close since April 22nd, 2022, repeating, of course, and on deck for $6. Let's just say $5.50 to be nice for that high right there, June 2020. But look left and understand it's right here. The old all-time highs from 1997. That's the target IMO on Wolf Tang. Kind of crazy that it played out, as many others have not. And it's connected to crypto, which is like, makes you want to vomit right now. It's a vomit asset class, but not this one. Because it's green. My ESG. All right, and that was the last request. Beautiful, man. More upside till it's not. Till there's not, whatever. Too juicy, yeah, it like doubled. Calls were up like 200+% in like a matter. I mean, you know, I held it for like almost a month. Got some theta burn, you know, time in an asset without movement. You pay for it. But then eventually it was just like within a week, oh my God, you know, like it didn't even matter. And now they're continuing to fly. And then you could look at a couple more.
AOG/NYSEPLS. Not sure what to make of this old data.
Nothing like. What's up, G-Dog? EOG. Yeah. Old data. Thank you, man. We'll look at it. Clean Spark kind of looking like this. You know, they confirming it. Is it confirmed a higher low than this low? Yeah. So this one looks pretty freaking good. I mean, conservative target 23.45, 26.30. That's Clean Spark. And this is the level in the sand right here. The further you get away, the harder it's going to be to manage risk. Wow, look how crazy this is. There's actual bullish divergence right there on that second low. Clean Spark. Oh, Bitcoin selling off. Look, go figure. Asia's selling? No, I've never seen this episode before. Oh, wait, it's the same episode every single night since 2019. What's up, elite man? He's elite. He's an elite trader. You can use, I mean, there's, you know, for traditional assets, there's many different brokerages that work fine, man. What? I mean, all of them. Fidelity, Schwab, Thinkorswim, which is Schwab. I like Thinkorswim. I mean, there's IG. I think IG is changing its name to Tasty because it got bought out. What's it gonna be called? Change the name to that. I don't know. A lot of newer people use Robinhood. I mean, Tasty FX. That's what it is. What platform to use? I wouldn't even worry about a platform. I would worry about learning the psychology of your psychology, what you should aim for and what you should have before you ever trade. Thinkorswim has paper trading, so you could. And it takes a lot to learn that platform. But again, like I wouldn't be, if you're new, I wouldn't be like, where do I trade? Where do I trade? You shouldn't be worried about that. That should be like later. So the first thing you want to do, Elite, but to tell everyone in here knows, go, there's you can either buy it, support Mark Douglas's estate, but you want to go buy Trading in the Zone, or you can go listen to it for free on audio on YouTube, Trading in the Zone. Because it doesn't matter what you do. If you can have the best technical analysis, but if you don't have the right psychology, you're expecting things, your emotions are going to be everywhere. You'll never make money. So that's the first thing. I'm talking to a scammer right now. Elite's a scammer. Doesn't seem like a scammer would say that, but okay. Marathons, it looks kind of goodish. I mean, need to get back above 21 bucks, but it's all right. What was it Hut? Hut looking good. See, they look. Someone that's looking insane. This is a trade setup that's like up off the entry, but is not yet started to impulse. Yesterday, it made the highest daily close since like January 4th. Yeah. Join the Discord too. That is pinned above. We have an educational resources tab. So it's like there's a lot more literature in there, just the source material. Or if you're trying to dip your toes into what's taught here, I highly recommend that. Join the Discord, educational resource tab. Look up the source material that's in there. It will guide you in the right direction. But I don't know. Yeah. If you're going to do that or not, whatever. So, and then STIG, just, of course, right? I mean, it's not dead yet. I think the verdict is still out. The jury has not made a decision on if this is a failed breakdown and we're about to go to 771. It's very close. I got my alert set up. You should have it set up too. 420, 428. When you hear that beep, you know. But man, they just tested that 200. It's still down sloping. A lot of more work to be done on this for the false bearish breakdown, but they're trying. This is something to be monitored daily. IMO, SDIG. All right. All right, man. So going back to the corn, looks terrible. I mean, like, you're at a 50% retrace. I understand. We could get ourselves a bullish 5-0. It's terrible in terms of the negative momentum. It's at its highest level. Pretty much at its highest level since May 2nd. RSI is beginning to fall into the bearish control zone today. That's bad. And just the fact that we have a structure where if you flipped it over, you would be very bullish. You would say this could be a cycle bottoming structure. And we get a pullback, we get a higher low. Like, higher low than these lows, then it's done. Then you're probably gonna see 58K. So it's never a good feeling when you understand harmonics and it looks this good. So I just remain extremely cautious in crypto. I'd be starting to become extremely cautious. If you haven't made money on these big tech flyers, I'd be really careful, man. These things are going insane. Yeah. EOG, yeah, G-Dog, of course. Well, what about John Deere first? Let's do John Deere first. The Deering Company. Eh. Ah, interesting. Dude, oh my God. It's like a heart rate monitor. But it is cool to see. 1 and 2, and then kind of 3. The big deal on this one's 392, right? If they can break 392 plus, could be in good shape. Ooh, yeah, look at it kind of. I mean, obviously the best place is 330, but they've already reconfirmed it as support. And so now all you can say is like, the sellers have tried so many times now to retest 330 and they failed because there's too much demand. So really what you got maybe going on is like an M shape. Type 2 returns already concluded, it's already completed, and now you're just working on the highest low of the reversal. It's like, dang, man. You got the 886, you got the type 1, which is all this, and then you got the type 2, and now we have ourselves our first like higher low, like the accumulation argument, I guess. Yeah, looks pretty good here. I like that. So much demand now that the sellers are unable to even test 354, what we saw in December 2023 and February 2023. That's what's going on for now until it maybe rolls over again. But it is very compelling chart. Yeah. Been consolidating since 2020 or 2021. Crazy, man. I've always preferred equities over Forex, but Forex traditional technical analysis works very well. Forex, I mean, I'm talking like $4 to $5 trillion exchanged daily across the world. Pretty cool. So very liquid, but it's super trade only. I mean, no investing, no holding. Got to trade. All right, let's see. EOG. I've been here before. This is what I had. Had this old supply line. Looks like that was real. And now you just got neutral consolidate, extremely neutral consolidation. Failed breakout. Sad. And now pullback 118.38. That old all-time high from 2014. They're holding on. They're trying. I mean, doesn't really look like you have an edge or anything here, but it's like if the asset pivots here, it could be a momentous event. But they've done it before, right? But this is the first time since recapturing it that they're formally trying to hold it. So yeah, someone could try to strategize, but what happens if it falls to 113 and tests this demand line again? You know, it's like dead middle of the triangle. But yeah, you're nearing resolution. I don't know. It's okay. And it's specifically because of that back test, potential back test. I mean, they're trying, but it doesn't really look like too many bids have come in yet. Maybe just something to monitor, G-Dog. Okay, all right. Well, good luck, crypto. Dude, it's not that I don't want crypto to go up. It's just I try to be just realistic here. And it's like, oh yeah, by the way, so you would look at like something ZRX. It's like the setup was there. It's just, it began to start and then there was just not enough demand and liquidity has been rugged out of the entire market. And look at it now, it failed. Risk management tools. Okay, risk management, because at some point, if the bids don't come in, the sellers take back over, the stop loss gets triggered, you're out of the position, and it continues to dump like this. So, I mean, any S coin you look at, it's like this. You can't see. It's not even, I mean, it was stored to go, just dump. Look at it. Back to the same price it was trading at in 2022. Look at some of these losers. Look at EOS. Like who would, I mean, mother of God. Dude, is that a type 2 return? I guess. All-time lows. It's just a crappy market with too many coins, and they'll never go away, which is sad. We're going to have 5 million scams that exist on this market in the next couple of years, probably. This year was the The largest. I think there have been over 1 million scams that have been minted, created since April alone. 1 million plus. It's disgusting, dude. It really is. And that means there's like 1 million people that are scamming effing losers, that are trying to enrich themselves and rug pull you. That's what that means. That's a lot of scammers. That's a lot of scummy people in this space. Yeah. None of them, a 99+% have no intent of helping the world or creating a product, tangible service or good that's going to progress human civilization. None of them. Bunch of losers. Yeah. You could book it. Oh, yeah. The creator of Blur Coin, loser, scammer, piece of crap. Oh, look. TRB, scammer, loser, joke. ApeCoin, scammer, loser, joke. We just go DYDX, scammer, loser, joke. That's them. Those are the people. So if we find a structure on these scammer, loser, joke charts, we can manage our risk. But once it hits that stop loss, it's over. Don't get me wrong. I mean, even on the stock market, IPOs happen and there are a bunch of scammers there too. But there are far more in this space because the barrier of entry is nothing. There is no barrier of entry to mint a loser scam coin to rug pull people. There's no regulation. Can't do that in the stock market. You got to go through a lot of hoops to make that happen. So anyway, I'm just trying to be real with you, like always, okay? I mean, I'm trying to punch you in the face with candid comments about what you're trading in. That's this market. It's that bad. And since it's global, there probably will really never be enough enforcement to change what's going on, sadly. So you kind of got to stick to like Bitcoin, Ethereum, maybe BNB, I guess. Other than that, you are really rolling the dice. So it's going to take a while for these scam coins to produce patterns that would make me interested in them again. It's going to take a while. Because they just painted them and they all failed. Good luck. Because that's all you got here. A little bit of luck. I truly think that Bitcoin will not be able to continue to rise or pivot without some sort of news-driven catalyst. Hey, man, we come back in a few days, weeks, whatever, Bitcoin's way lower. Whenever it pivots, it's going to be because of something news-driven. There is no interest in crypto. None. No one gives a crap. Retail is not flooding into the space. Why would they? Look what's happening on the other market, the real market. Yeah. And if you're not interested in stocks, that you're in the wrong place. You should be interested in whatever market is presenting opportunity. That's it. Be a chameleon. Be a crypto bro 1 month. Be a stock bro the next month. Be an oil bro the next month. Be wherever it is, gold bro, whatever. Wherever the structures are, the back test, the edge, that's the market you go to. So I'll be back. Till next time, respect the T. A.